Well, no let up as we speak. The Nifty, the Sensex, the Nifty Bank, they're doing well, but the breadth of the market is very positive. You have close to around 5 stocks that are advancing for just one stock that's, that's declining. So that's pretty good. That's telling you the breadth of the market is good. A few gainers at this point of time. At around 3 p.m., you had a couple of stocks that moved quite well. From the F&O list, you had Z Entertainment, India Bulls Housing Finance, and Aarti Industries. All these three, they perked up in the last 30 minutes and moving with good volumes. Well, and from the cash market stocks as well, you have stocks like NLC, you have KCP, and Apar Industries. You look at the intraday chart on all these stocks, all of them, they are spiking up. Volumes as well did build up in the last 1 hour. So just thought we'll highlight some of those top buzzing stocks at around 3:10 p.m. odd. But let's go back to Rahul Mohindar. Well, Rahul, if you're a bull, you'll be very, very happy. On a closing basis as well, we're closing closer to around that 17,300 mark. What do you make of today's trading session? What are the levels you're looking at on the downside? And run us through your picks as well.
Oh, absolutely. One couldn't ask for more on the close, but if I had to push the envelope, we'd all like to see 17,300 crossed. I mean, who knows? You never know what the last 10 or 12 minutes have in store for us. But I think in the main, we've seen most of the index heavyweights give us, good inputs in terms of a forthcoming breakout. Whether this is a breakout, which is a short-term rally or a medium-term up move, I think that will need to be assessed, and I think time will tell. We've got the market holiday tomorrow, so it's really not a BTST, so one will have to take a slightly more positional stance on the picks that I'm just rolling out with. The first one being Tata Motors. The stock's consolidated very well over the last couple of sessions. 407, the current price, is a decent buy point, I think. We should move to about 433, keep a stop loss of 398 when going long. HDFC Bank at the present level of 1452 can also be bought into. Keep a stop loss at the 1425 mark. I think we are heading to about 1505 levels. So both of these stocks have to be bought with a slightly short-term positional stance.
All right. Rahul, thanks very much for that, for coming back with those specific trading ideas. Hemang Jani is now with us. He's retail equity strategist with Motilal Oswal Financial Services. Hemang, good to have you with us here. Which is the best setup bank or financial name according to you from a positional standpoint?
Good afternoon, Prashant. I think banking and financial services is the vertical where we are extremely positive, both in terms of the current developments, where the interest rates are moving up, and also from a Q2 earning perspective. I think most of the private sector banks we think should report good numbers. The business updates which have come in have been quite good. If you look at IndusInd Bank, the overall outlook in terms of growth is pretty good. So we think that from a large private sector banks, ICICI Bank, State Bank, and from the mid-sized banks, IndusInd Bank, these are the names where we will have a positive bias when it comes to the BFSI space.
Hemang, afternoon. What about Marico? They're guiding for a low single-digit volume growth for the India business. They're still talking about rural distress. Is there any read-through for the rest of the FMCG pack?
So, Rima, when we look at Marico, we have to reckon that the palm oil price, cool off that we have seen, they do not benefit in any manner over there. Also, if you look at the presence of Marico, they are more urban-focused company. They don't have very significant presence on the rural side. So we think that maybe names like HUL or GCPL will have both the benefits of the lower palm oil price and the cool off in the raw material prices, as well as a slightly better distribution network. So we think that HUL and GCPL will report a relatively better set of numbers versus Marico.
All right. Hi, Hemang. Nigel on this side. What about Mazagon Dock? Do you have any view on this stock? As we speak in the last few minutes, there's a big volume uptake and the stock is flying away as well. Any take on that one?
Nigel, we don't cover this company Mazagon, and we think that within defense, both BHEL and HL are the names where we have a positive bias. BHEL is something that we cover, and given the kind of traction that we have seen in the defense stocks, I think this is one to really watch out for with the kind of order inflows and overall earning picture that we are looking at.
Okay, what we'll do is we'll take a quick commercial break here. It's 390 points, which means that even as we approach closing with about 8 minutes to go, there is no letting up. We're at the day's high, and this is super, super strong. 285, 17,285 is the high, and we're at 17,278. So not even 10 points from the day's high as we approach closing. So you're going in with full optimism, with, of course, a break in between. That is tomorrow, which is a market holiday. Hemang is with us, and we'll, of course, wrap things up when we return on the other side. Stay with us.